So g'day, I want to bring you a bit more news about My Carbon Zero. Now, My Carbon Zero, we have two main pillars of action. The first one is we call climate action, where we talk about our RRRI actions. Reduce your emissions, reduce emissions elsewhere, remove carbon from the atmosphere, and inspire others to join the journey. But our second pillar is what we call My Carbon Zero education. And I've got here today Ben Weston. Ben is our lead on our My Carbon Zero education program. How are you, Ben?
Not too bad, thanks, Scott.
Good. Now, Ben's got a little bit of news to share with us, but before we do that, I want to give a shout out to our partner in Scotland, Fuel Change, a wonderful new not-for-profit organisation led by David Reid, who's looking to help young people, young apprentices in particular, develop their skills, particularly around climate change projects. So we've partnered up with Fuel Change. We'll tell a bit more about that in another news release. But through David and Fuel Change, they've connected us to a fantastic school in Scotland called Larbert High. And Ben, what are we doing with Larbert High? Tell us about that.
Well, so Larbert High, it's a relatively large school based in the Falkirk area. They are doing phenomenal work. John and Gary, if you're watching this, I hope you are, congratulations. They've really taken this by the scruff of the neck, dived straight into it. We've got 3 lessons that we're about to roll out across the entire school.
How many kids?
2,500.
2,500 kids.
2,500 kids about to get this, where we're looking at actually how do greenhouse gases really work? Where do people's carbon footprints come from? We're going to be looking at the efforts to remove carbon from the atmosphere. We're going to be looking at the efforts to reduce our footprints as we go through. So that's already just for those first 3 lessons. Immediately after that, every single week, they're going to have at least 10 minutes where they're going to be discussing this, talking about this, tracking their efforts to reduce their emissions as they go through for the rest of the year and further on from that. We've also got the family learning program, which is going to be coming in a little bit later in the year, but we'll share a bit more about that as it comes in.
So the key thing about what we're doing, Ben, what you're doing with the folks at Larbert High, is we're testing this whole idea of not just coming in and giving a quick presentation to raise awareness, but we're trying to embed long-term behavioural change, with the kids starting from an early age, right across the secondary school group of students, and 2,500 students. We're getting started at Larbert High, fantastic, great partnership there, and with Fuel Change in Scotland, and then we're going to roll it out in other schools across the UK, and we hope to the rest of the world.
We hope. Watch this space.
That's My Carbon Zero education. Thanks very much.